Alright guys, highly requested video. Today, I'm going to share with you my top favorite drugstore products from 2023. Hi, my name is Dr. Jenny Liu. I'm a board-certified dermatologist and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now, if you missed my other video, which is my favorite Asian skincare products of 2023, be sure to check that out and I will link it in the description box below. But I would love it if you can give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Alright, let's talk drugstore favorites, at least for me personally, of 2023. When I surveyed you guys on my social media asking like what favorites you guys want to see, drugstore by far exceeded all the other ones out there. And I think there is just something to be said about products that are relatively affordable, easily accessible, that you can get, And so what I really wanted to do today in this video is to really hone in on products that are relatively new launches within 2023, or they were new to me and may not be so new. That's not to say older ones that I've mentioned over and over again last year and the year before aren't part of my routine, aren't part of my holy grail products. I'm just not going to mention them because that would be overkill and this video would be way too long and I would lose your attention. So the focus of this video are mostly my personal favorites that were new to me or new relatively within the 2023 year or launched later in 2022. So I'm actually going to jump into serums. I'm going to skip cleansers as a category mostly because I'll be honest, of all the PR packages and things I've gotten from YesStyle, majority of the cleansers that I've used are either from Sephora or from an Asian storefront. I still routinely use my, CeraVe and Cetaphil benzoyl peroxide cleanser, but those are not new and I've talked about them to death. So really don't have a lot of cleansers that I'm going to recommend. So I'm going to jump right into serums. But if you are looking for cleanser recommendations, feel free to check out my older video, including one like my favorites from 2022. I believe I mentioned a few there, as well as like the category video. Like I talk a lot about cleanser recommendations for like dry skin, acne prone skin. So lots of options available. You just kind of have to go through the videos and find each product separately. But I will also link some below in the description box of ones that I'm not going to mention here, but just in general, I recommend for various different skin types and skin concerns. Starting off with serums. The first one is from Olay, their Magic Serum. This was definitely a great launch of the year by Olay. I love this product for lots of different reasons. Number one, not sure if you guys are aware, but P&G, Procter & Gamble, the company that owns Olay, is really the forerunner in niacinamide research. I mean, we talk about niacinamide like it's a relatively new skincare ingredient, but it's been used for years in the skincare industry. And really P&G, basically the brand that has done majority of niacinamide research here. And they have wonderful niacinamide formulation. And what is unique about this Magic Serum, it actually harnesses a technology or formula, I should say, that took like 8 years to make, and it's called activated niacinamide, meaning niacinamide that is paired with an alpha hydroxy acid, lactic acid that is in a lower concentration, but allows it to work even better and synergistically with the other ingredients in the serum to really target anti-aging concerns, fine lines, wrinkles, dullness, uneven skin texture, and skin tone. So what are all the ingredients in this Magic Serum? So aside from niacinamide that we talked about, also contains a lactic acid, so great gentle chemical exfoliant that can help improve dullness, uneven skin texture, skin tone, along with vitamin C derivative that offers brightening benefits, vitamin E, and a peptide that is one of the best studied peptides in the world of anti-aging, palmitoyl pentapeptide 4, that goes by the trademark name Matrixyl. So aside from the extensive research that took to formulate this product, I really appreciate learning about the science that I know you guys might not have access to, but I was actually able to sit down with their scientists and learn about the science and the impressive clinical studies of this serum. And this one I'm recommending because it has so many different benefits and a great multitasker and literally one-stop shop, especially for those who, number one, cannot use a topical retinoid, cannot tolerate topical retinoid, or just looking for a great alternative to complement their topical retinoid use and the anti-aging regimen. So you're going to get your chemical exfoliants, the niacinamide, the peptides that's going to all help with dullness, fine lines, wrinkles, along with vitamin C that brightens the skin, and then vitamin E that is also a great antioxidant. This is a lightweight watery serum that is hydrating but not tacky, and it has this very pretty light pink iridescent look that once it's absorbed, it kind of dissipates. And it's been super gentle that you can even use it if you choose and can tolerate around your crow's to help plump the skin and reduce the appearance of crow's feet. So how I love incorporating this and what I've been doing is really using this alternating with my tretinoin at night as part of that skin cycling trend. Or if you don't use prescription retinoids, this actually could complement like Olay's Retinol 24 if you wanted to, or any sort of over-the-counter cosmeceutical retinol, because it's super gentle and usually in general, retinol is less irritating than tretinoin. I have certainly done that. I have not had any issues, but just a great all-star product to have, especially if you're looking for a good anti-aging serum to incorporate into your skincare routine. Next is vitamin C serum from Vanicream. Gosh, I really love this product in 2023. I love that it was easily accessible, pretty affordable. The formula is great. It's hydrating. And finally, a vitamin C derivative that's liposoluble, that's stable, that works well, we know, and also great for those with sensitive and dry skin. I think one of the biggest questions or concerns I always get on my social media is like when I talk about pure vitamin C, which is my personal favorite, so many of you guys say, I can't use it, it breaks me out, it's too irritating. Well, this one, if you haven't, you must try. It is literally a milky lightweight serum that is hydrating, non-sticky, but it has THC ascorbate that's liposoluble, a lot more stable than pure vitamin C, but better suited for sensitive skin, but also has antioxidant benefits and may help to improve the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles and help even out skin tone. Certainly if you have dry and sensitive skin or just looking for a good, affordable vitamin C serum without breaking the bank, this is a must try. Moving down to retinol, I do have one from Drugstore that I really, really love, and that is from Naturium, their new retinaldehyde cream serum that's 0.05%. This was just a lovely, rich, creamy serum with retinaldehyde that's encapsulated, which means that it is formulated in a way that it's more stable, allows for better steady delivery, but also less irritating. And also, I really appreciate the fact that Naturium actually have done testing of this product at various temperatures to ensure its stability, which is one of the biggest concerns that we have when it comes to retinol is often they can be unstable. And actually a study has been shown, it's kind of scary, but a lot of the retinols degrade when they're even on the shelf before you use it on your skin. So I really love the formula, love the creamy texture. It's really great for individuals who are looking for a good, effective retinoid that's over the counter that helps to tackle fine lines and wrinkles in a gentle manner. So great one to incorporate into your evening skincare routine. Moving on to moisturizers. One that I really enjoyed using in my evening routine is from Cetaphil, their Healthy Radiance Renewing Cream. Now, this line and this product is not new, but I discovered it for the first time. I knew about it, but just like never really ventured out for some reason because I always have loved their Redness Relief Moisturizer and that's always worked well for me. This year, I wanted to really try that. And I think what piqued my curiosity was really going to the World Derm Congress in Singapore and then talking to the Cetaphil reps and learning about this line, the Healthy Radiance line that have actually even more selection for the Asia market. And then when I came back home, was just like at Target the other day, I'm like, I needed to try this. And so I picked it up and have absolutely been loving it. So let's talk about this moisturizer. I think certainly you can use it morning and night, but it's certainly rich and nourishing, but not super greasy or sticky and heavy and makes your skin feel suffocated. It actually has this nice souffle-like cream texture that's kind of bouncy, very nourishing, hydrating, but also at the same time fast absorbing, which is why I think it can be used both morning and night. And I certainly have done both. But for me, I really love this using it in the evening. Ingredient-wise, it actually contains bakuchiol, which is, a lot of people call it the retinoid alternative that may offer similar benefits like improving fine lines and wrinkles, and also contains 2% niacinamide. So a good concentration of niacinamide that we know works well at targeting uneven skin texture, skin tone, anti-aging, but also helping to support the skin barrier. It's just a lovely cream that's nourishing but not heavy, and especially great if you have dry and sensitive skin looking for a good nighttime moisturizer to use or to use with your topical retinoid or tretinoin to help improve the compliance and reduce irritation. I really love this moisturizer for that. The next moisturizer is from Vichy, and it's their Mineral 89 cream that is fragrance free. I have also absolutely loved this product as well for the richness, for how hydrating and nourishing it has been. And I'm sorry guys, I've been recommending a lot of these more richer, nourishing formulations. I think in part because for me personally, 2023 has been, it was postpartum. My son just turned 1 in October. And so I definitely did find with this time around my postpartum journey, my skin was a lot more sensitive and dry. On top of that, I am constantly trying out new products to offer reviews to you guys. And just out of my own curiosity, I think that certainly I'm guilty of not putting my skin barrier health as a priority. But this one I really have enjoyed for the hydrating texture, for the nourishment it's provided, and the fact that it's fragrance free. Love it for sensitive skin. It contains Vichy's 15 mineral volcanic water that we know have soothing, anti-inflammatory, and antioxidant benefits. Also has vitamin B3, vitamin E, and squalane all together. Just really makes a great moisturizer. It comes in 2 different formulas. One is fragrance but lightweight, and then the richer cream is not. So depending on your skin needs, I think this can be really suitable for all skin types, depending on when you use it and depending on the season. But if you're like me, have more sensitive and dry skin, looking for just a good moisturizer for evening and or morning, highly recommend checking this one out. The last moisturizer is for those who have rosacea and sensitive skin. It's from La Roche-Posay, their Toleriane Rosaliac AR facial moisturizer. This one is lovely because number one, it has wonderful hydrating texture, and also ingredient wise, it contains neurosensing, a soothing peptide that is found in lots of their Toleriane products, along with glycerin and La Roche-Posay's thermal spring water that is really helpful for keeping our skin microbiome healthy. Now, it's also green tinted, and green helps to offset red. If you were to use this moisturizer like all over as your moisturizer, I think it's too much, and I definitely have done that, just trying it out of curiosity, and does kind of give this white ashy look that's not elegant. But if you do use it to spot treat and to use on top of your moisturizer, it can certainly be very helpful. In fact, clinical studies have shown that this moisturizer can actually augment the benefits of prescription metronidazole cream for those with rosacea. So it's very soothing and hydrating. I love it best because you can use it to camouflage and reduce the appearance of redness where you have it. And how to use it is you would want to put on moisturizer first. So if you like the Toleriane Double Repair, put that on all over your face, and then take a pump or 2 of this product and kind of dab it and apply where you need to. And most of individuals who suffer from redness are prone to the nose, around the nose, chin, and cheeks. And then you can let that absorb. And then if you need to, additional concealer or makeup if needed. But this one, I love it because it's hydrating, it's soothing, and also offers some redness reducing properties. So great for those with redness and rosacea prone skin. All right, moving on to sunscreen. The first one is from CeraVe, their new Sheer Mineral SPF 30 for face and body. So this contains a hybrid of chemical and mineral filters, zinc oxide being the dominant or the only mineral filter, along with different blends of chemical filters that are reef safe. I love this because number one, it is elegant, lightweight, but hydrating, contains CeraVe's usual 3 essential ceramides along with niacinamide. And you can use it on face and body. It's non-comedogenic, which is suitable for acne prone skin. It also is water resistant for 80 minutes. So great to use during the summer as well. But overall, I really just love the fact that it's lightweight, fast absorbing, easily spreadable. So you can use it all over your body without, that difficulty in applying and rubbing it in. Leaves no white cast, and the finish is really nice without feeling heavy or sticky. Definitely something that you don't want right in the summertime. So this sunscreen really has it all. So if you really enjoy CeraVe's mineral sunscreens but find them leaving a little bit of a white cast, then I think this would be a great alternative and great one to use instead. The next sunscreen is from Neutrogena, and it's their Pure Screen Mineral UV Tinted Facial Liquid Sunscreen that is SPF 30. This is a great tinted pure mineral sunscreen. And so we talk about tinted sunscreens really ideally used by individuals that struggle with hyperpigmentation, like in the setting of melasma. Especially in darker skin tones, we know that visible light from the sun may play a role, and tinted sunscreen, that tint from iron oxide, really helps to protect against visible light. But a lot of times, tinted sunscreens may only come with one shade that's not always universally applicable, which is why I really like this one from Neutrogena. First of all, it contains 4 different shades that can really blend in nicely depending on your skin tone, so it offers a range. And 2, it's got mineral filters that are less irritating. And 3, it's got ingredients that are hydrating, but also really has a nice, elegant, smooth, silky finish. So I really have been loving this. In the morning, under makeup, I think it offers a very sheer coverage, but can be used alone or under makeup as a primer. So for those individuals who are seeking a tinted sunscreen with more shade options that also has a really nice, elegant, hydrating, semi-dewy finish that's not drying or cakey, highly recommend checking this one out. The next sunscreen is from Inky, and it's their polyglutamic acid sunscreen that comes in SPF 30, broad spectrum chemical filters. If I had to pick one product that I would say is my all-time favorite from the Inky, this has to be it. There's just something about the sunscreen that really makes it so ideal for my skin. So in addition to just the nice, elegant filters, it contains ingredients are really hydrating polyglutamic acid along with glycerin and squalane to really all around lock in moisture, keep your skin hydrated. Now, this is like somewhat of a dense cream that initially, I've talked about this previously, kind of threw me off. Like when I pumped into my skin, I'm like, oh yeah, this is like a typical white cream. I was expecting like a spreadability similar to something that I would get with a Korean sunscreen. But it was denser and certainly a little bit harder to spread. So I wasn't sure how I felt about it when I first was applying it onto my skin. But once I've applied it and let it absorb, it is so hydrating, so lovely, but yet has a semi-dewy finish, almost slightly mattifying at the same time. And what I'm trying to say is it literally keeps your skin hydrated, but yet has such a nice, lovely finish that I don't know, I'm just super obsessed with it. So if you are more like me looking for a hydrating sunscreen, but doesn't give your skin that shiny look, or even if you have oily skin looking for something that is just hydrating for the winter time without wanting that shiny look or that super dewy finish, I should say, this is one that you must give it a try. And last sunscreen is from e.l.f. and it's their Sun Touchable Wow Glow SPF 30. When I initially tried this one, they only had one option, and it was like the peachy sheen. I think it's called Sunbeam. That was like a peachy tint, and it's just lovely because number one, it's tinted, it's got this shimmer, it's got nice, elegant chemical filters to offer broad spectrum protection. So you can literally use it all over your face for a healthy, shiny glow. It can act as a primer to use under makeup. And the other trick is after putting on a sunscreen, you can also use this like as a highlighter. And sometimes I would do that for areas that I want to accentuate. So it's just all around such a lovely product. But anyway, since then, they have actually come out with 3 additional shades, I believe, or three shades total that offers a range of shades and tint. And so that way there's more variety. But ingredient wise, it contains aloe, hyaluronic acid, and squalane. And again, it's a lightweight lotion cream that absorbs really quickly, does not feel heavy or sticky, and gives off this natural dewy finish. If you enjoy that type of finish and for something that's a lot more affordable, really recommend this one. And finally is a body care product. And I definitely feel like it's so nice and refreshing to see more body specific skincare products coming to the market. Many of us, aside from the face, also have concerns on the neck, chest, and other places. And there's nothing wrong with using facial products in these areas, but often with how facial products are formulated and the way they're packaged, it's much smaller, they're expensive. And so certainly it makes sense for us to think about body as another specific area with specific needs. And that is why I really appreciate when brands starting to come out with body care products that are much bigger in size, so that way you can use it more appropriately where you need to for your body. So the product that I'm recommending today that I absolutely love this year is from Versed. Their Press Restart Gentle Retinol Body Lotion. So if you've ever tried their retinol serum, which I highly recommend, that it's really lovely, great for all skin types, especially if you're oily and combination skin. But this body moisturizer is equally lovely. It contains encapsulated retinol at 0.1%, so a good concentration, along with other ingredients like cocoa butter, squalane, vitamin E, and all around is just a nourishing, creamy texture, but not sticky, not heavy, and really ideal for individuals who are seeking anti-aging concerns on the chest and neck and other places like the hands, but find either facial products to be too irritating or really they're too expensive and you certainly don't want to use it in these areas. This body lotion would be really good for that. In fact, that is how I used it. I put this on my neck, on my chest, on my hands at night to really target these areas of concern because they also age, if not faster, compared to our face. And so we spend all this time taking care of our face, but the other parts may be neglected, and that can really show your true age. So this body lotion is great to use all over or to target areas where you need to, and that is how I like to use it. Now, do keep in mind that retinol is not the same thing as like adapalene or tretinoin. By that, I mean they're not great at exfoliating, removing kind of that skin what I mean by that is they're not great at improving the skin turnover as readily. So not going to be as effective in treating like strawberry legs or keratosis pilaris. So I definitely don't recommend using the retinol moisturizer for that. And if you are looking for something to help with KP, it's going to be more like alpha hydroxy acid based moisturizers. But the retinol can be really great if you're trying to kind of build up a little bit more, skin thickness on the forearms, which can tend to thin out over time with sun damage. Also hands, like I said, neck and chest. This is lovely for that. And I think it's definitely time for us to be more cognizant and more aware of our skin overall, not just solely focus skincare on the face. All right, so those are my favorite drugstore products from 2023, at least for me personally, that I really have used the most this year. Did any of yours make it on this list? Or if there are ones I did not mention, please let me know in the comments below because I definitely want to try them out as well. Now, definitely stay tuned because I will be sharing even more categories of favorites from skincare as well as hair care in the upcoming week. So again, thank you so much for watching. Everything I talk about will be added in the description box below. I will see you guys next time.